Going to have to attack the paint defensively, but that's what's going to happen. They're giving up a little bit of size.
It accentuates the fact that LeBron didn't get a whole lot of help with his 35 against a really, really good Grizzlies team. They just keep on rolling. Halliburton, that too, there's that leaner and a nice soft touch.
Yeah, he's had some success. The 24-second violation.
Lakers entailing Horton Tucker, who's on the floor. He's going to attack the basket strong, and he scores.
That's him.
Behind the back quickly, skipping into the front court. Boy, he's having some fun over the last month or so. He just wants his team to win more games. Lakers once again hovering around that 500 mark. They've been there all year. Stanley hits a three. Yes.
Confident in his offensive game.
Underneath, Stanley lets De'Aaron Fox get to the rim, controlled by the Kings.
And Malik Monk has to be very careful. He's got 2 fouls. He picked up a second one on the last trip down, so he has to be careful.
Harrison Barnes underneath scores. Yeah, he's got to have his hands in his pocket.
Forget the age factor. That's just great play by LeBron.
He has been the leading scorer in each of the last 11 games and the leading scorer 14 of the last 15 games for the Lakers. High arc for THT. Rebound by Dwight. Doing work on the offensive glass.
And that's the opportunities, but also be that threat in the middle defensively to have players thinking about going to the rim and facing Dwight.
He's played now in 4 straight games. Trevor is back with the 2 fouls and spinning his Harkless secondary defense. Count it on the...
And he loves to use his left in the paint.
Well, Reeves was really the leader of that comeback attempt the other night against Memphis. Hanging in the air and scoring is Horton Tucker.
Well, you talking about absorbing? Maybe a little tougher.
And we are leaning on Mike a little bit more. I'll only mention it once. Oh, nearly an ankle breaker on Reeves, and he scores! The Lakers have had 5 back-to-backs so far this year. Halliburton to start the second quarter. Kick it into the corner. Catch, shoot, down it goes. That's Terrence Davis.
Yeah, and that wasn't there. Broke his rhythm and he missed a shot.
Lots of second chance points so far in this contest. Lakers have 12 already. Sacramento with 7. Halliburton hits the 15-footer right side.
It was a pretty good foul by the Kings.
And I saw a look at Alvin. Of course, he's been the head coach in many places. Why not just keep it going? 42-37. Lakers up now by 5. Catch, shoot, Reeves. No. LeBron's got a hold of it. Cutting his Reeves all the way. Throw it down. And 1. Great movement without the ball for that game. 15 against Dallas in that overtime win when he knocked down the game winner in dramatic style and fashion. Barnes, champion in Golden State in 2015, lays it up and in.
They need Harrison Barnes to be a real productive player on the offensive end.
Stu, you're absolutely right. As Russ count it and 1. Westbrook will go to the line.
Oh, Russell Westbrook, they were right in his grill.
Fox, oh, he took on 3 Lakers and scores.
Yeah, he needed the
rebound for Dwight Howard. Wide open is Russ. Didn't want the 3, takes the 2, and they tap it, and the Lakers have it again, Stu.
That's just work ethic there.
Russ all the way to the rim, can't finish. Dwight's got his second offensive rebound in the sequence.
And you talk about
offensive rebounds for the Lakers, 18 second chance points. Wow, 9 offensive rebounds already. And you're right, a lot of that is effort. Behind the back, Fox is there, but he's got Dwight in front of him, but he scores anyway.
Just enough of a little bit of a head fake to freeze Dwight. And
big guy, 7 feet from Utah State, so he was in very quickly. And Keita now back out on the bench. Little start, stop, blow by LeBron that time for Mitchell.
Good quick move.
He's averaged 7.5 in the 3 games already this year against the Lakers. This is the 4th and final meeting of the year. LeBron right above the break, ring it up.
Well, LeBron now 6 out of 11.
Remember, we're going to the studio in less than 2 minutes. Move by Fox.
There you go.
That's what you do, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're big, especially out of the half, they'd like to have a stop to go before that.
Fox into his action. Boy, his body, put a body into a reason that's...
Billy mentioned in the first half, but 20-7 there, thanks to all those offensive rebounds in that half number 1, Billy.
Yeah, thank you, Michael. And we're going to take a close eye. Obviously, as Barnes scores, and one, and he can cut it even closer right now.
2 from behind the arc.
Really nice showing. 9 made threes for the Lakers so far. But Bagley with some confidence this time. The southpaw scores.
Lakers had a stop. Kings up to 59% from the field.
Avery Bradley with a stutter step now to Malik. Right back to Avery, playing a little two-man game. Lakers aren't anywhere near getting into what they want to on this time down the floor. Everything about 30 feet away from the basket. So Monk just says, I'll take it.
Well, he's only missed
every game this year for the Lake Show. Fox lob, easy, Metu. Okay, now he's in double figures.
Now look at those.
Fox into the attacking 47 for the homestanding Kings, trying to snap a 5-game losing streak, their longest of the season. Boy, Bagley just got it, then spun right into the defense of Russ. Boy, he was very fortunate. Stripped away by Bradley. Ahead of the pack is Malik. Oh, to LeBron. Little showtime high off the glass.
I mean,
that's 45 dunks now for LeBron on the season. Monk, by the way, has more dunks already this year than all of last year. As Fox, how do you stop the best decision? Turnover, Lakers, score it! And here comes the time. Second, Lakers turning it over. Metu, rebound, Bagley throws it home on the first 30 games of the year. This is game number 42, which means officially the start of the second half of this Laker regular season. Barnes! Boy, they can't miss. They cannot. And 2.5 to play, third quarter. Lakers 2 games below 500 against their own conference. Reeves hits the 3. Yes! Austin Reeves. And it's going to be a 5-on-4 as he's refusing to come back. Reeves, bam! Count it! 96-90.
Just like that, it's a 6-point game with under a minute to go in the.
Russ is 2 for 11, and at the other end, Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield. Russ surveys the situation down the middle. Who's going to pick him up? A trio of defenders do. They work the perimeter for Horton Tucker. Some fresh snow from the outside. Reeves into the front court. Into the attacking zone. Howard hands it to him. Has a pick right there, and he drains it from outside.
What a game he's been.
You know that rhythm he was hoping to get back after missing all those games. He is back. Showed it the other night against Memphis late, and here he is. Now all of a sudden in crunch time. Mitchell just hit a 3. Shovel pass to Len. One-hand jam after a nice shovel pass. Reeves, 17 points.
And he's not done.
Yeah, so 2 straight, a career night. LeBron, ball fake. Here he comes, hang in the air, trying to get it to Reeves. Still 8 to shoot. They've got some time. 111-103. LeBron, turn, shoot, scores! Dripped and left. 1 for the Lakers. Bounce to Harrison Barnes. Halliburton. He'll back it up on Malik Monk. Picked by Barnes. He's out at the logo. They've only got 4 to shoot. Barnes controls the basketball. Here he goes into the lane. Over LeBron to score. They're down 118 to 110. Under 3 minutes to play. Reeves saves it. Reeves goes baseline. Reeves all the way. Dishes it to Russ. Down the middle goes LeBron to score. 6-point game.
Touch the ball on that possession.
LeBron trying to get to the rim, and he does! 2-point game. Well, in a minute and a half plus. Fox got it. Big shot by De'Aaron Fox. He had a chance to win it the other night.
Yeah, that's what surprised me about the last possession. Not allow another scratch.
Halliburton moving around. Chimezi Metu, 9 to shoot. Reeves out on Hield. Straight away Metu in there. What a huge shot for Sacramento.